पार किया है।
प्लीज वाइंड अप।
ये जो तो और इसकी जांच कराई जाए। मानवर आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
थैंक यू। श्री मिथुन रेड्डी।
Thank you, Honorable Chairman, for letting me talk on this budget. First of all, I'd like to congratulate our Honorable Finance Minister for assuming charge as Finance Minister once more time. And coming to the issues of our state, sir. Special category status was promised to us during the split of our state. It was promised by both BJP and the Congress and all the other parties that day when they split our state. So we demand that special category status be given to us. And we don't believe in this package what is being given, sir. The package is like a myth. And they're just talking about one or two things which are part of AP Reorganization Act and saying this is a package. We are not acceptable for this package. And I would also like to recall that my friends from Telugu Desam Party, they spoke of a special category status from 2019 to 24. I wish they stick to the same stand and keeping aside politics. YSR Congress Party is ready to work with all other parties, including TDP, for special category status in the interest of the state, sir. We demand special category status and it can't be replaced with a package. And also, the Honorable Finance Minister was talking about a Polavaram project. It is very true that Polavaram is a lifeline for our state. We'd like to know from the Honorable Finance Minister, though it is a national project, why the execution was given to the state government? For what reasons? India was in power. The whole issue, giving execution to the state government is sort of blunder for this project, sir. The whole project has been messed up and it was accepted at 2014 rates, which is not at all acceptable. It's 10 years now. Who is going to bear the cost of the escalation? And one more, sir. We'd like to know the blunder, the cost escalation of the blunder which happened in the construction of the diaphragm wall. For any project, any dam to be built, upstream and downstream, there needs to be a coffer dam built, sir. A coffer dam, the purpose of the coffer dam is to prevent the flood during the construction so that the main dam doesn't get affected. But what happened in Polavaram project, the diaphragm wall, which is the foundation of the main dam, was built without the coffer dams being completed. Thereby the flood eroded the whole diaphragm wall, sir. If the project is built on this same diaphragm wall, it is going to affect the security and safety of the project and it's going to lead to a huge catastrophe. Sir, I would like to know, since this diaphragm wall is damaged, who is going to bear the cost of the diaphragm wall which has to be built parallelly, which has to be constructed again, and it's going to cost thousands of crores? Is the state going to bear this or the center going to bear this? We don't accept this being put as a burden on the people of our state, sir. We also demand that land acquisition for Polavaram project be executed simultaneously along with the construction of the project. The delays because of these blunders should also be borne by the central government. That is our demand. And we would like to clarify, sir. The Honorable Finance Minister announced that 15,000 crores has been given for construction of Amravati. If this is a loan, who is going to bear this and what is the advantage for the people of our state? Is it part of the FRBM limits given to our state or is it is over and above that? So as of what we understand, it is from the taxes of our people, and what is the advantage we are going to get with this 15,000 crores? We appreciate any help being done to the state, but we demand that it should be in the form of a grant and not in a loan. And we also want to know the timeline for Kadapa-Bangalore railway line. Now, the Telugu Desam and BJP are in power in the state, so we would like to know when the Kadapa-Bangalore railway line will be finished. And we also oppose the privatization of Visakhapatnam steel plant, sir. If we sell Visakhapatnam steel plant at this juncture without a proper iron ore mine, there is no way justice will be done. We demand that iron ore mines be allotted for Visakhapatnam steel plant and the government own this. If iron ore mines are allotted to Visakhapatnam steel plant, it will be highly profitable and a big asset for our country. And we strongly oppose the privatization of Visakhapatnam steel plant. And we also demand whatever the other promises which have been made in the AP Reorganization Act. It has been 10 years since the promises have been made, and the tenure of AP Reorganization Act is also over. We want to know what's happening for Visakhapatnam Metro, Kadapa Steel Plant, and we also want to know that the promises made in the form of Super 6 during the election. So we would like to know the timeline, because NDA is in power in our state. We would like to know the timeline for the execution of Super 6. We hope that Super 6 promises will not become Sorry 6 promises for our state. We wish and we hope the promises are kept. And it was promised that immediately after coming to power, all the Super 6 promises will be taken care of, but we don't find it, sir. Apart from one promise, nothing has been kept. And I would like to bring to the notice of the House, sir. Without proper law and order, how will the investments come? For example, sir, I've been restricted from going into my constituency. They attacked me. They had burned my vehicles. They destroyed my vehicles. The attack was, it was in the full glare of all the TV channels. And finally, a case was booked against me, sir. The attempt to murder case was booked against me. After an attack happened on me, a reverse case was booked against me. Such is the law and order situation. If the law and order situation is so bad in our state, how will investments come into our state, sir? I demand from the government that law and order be restored in our state, and all the violence has to be put to an end. And I would also request the government not to cut down on the spending of the 11 lakh crore capital expenditure for various other reasons. And also, I demand that MSMEs be given a top priority, because MSMEs constitute 30% of our GDP and 45% of our exports. They have huge issues in raising capital, sir. So, and they also have huge issues in regulatory compliances. So if these things are taken care of, MSME will grow further, and it's good for the economy of our country. And it is one of the major steps we need to take for achieving a 5 trillion economy, and hoping that the Honorable Finance Minister will answer to all our concerns. I end the speech. Thank you very much.
Thank you.